With that, my hearty congratulations to all of you. I'm so pleased when I come here, saying that in 1 year, you have rapidly developed of par excellence to enable patients to get the best possible diagnosis, which means their care makes a big difference. Your lab test report, the doctor depends and gives the treatment to that. So when you are given this 100% perfection of lab test, I remember when I came back, 10 lakhs will give cholesterol one place 140, other place 420, other place 180. That was the variation. But today, you have a lab of par excellence, which has got 100% efficiency. So I must congratulate Sriram, who undertook this and brought this to the level. But I think real credit goes to all of you. All of you have managed. Machines are there, but it's you who use it. It's a great return, so that the machines can perform the very best and the patient gets better. So you must always think whatever I'm doing, ultimately it's the patient who is going to get better. So that happiness you must have. It's not a report that you have given. It is a part of the care that the patient is going to come. Because in the last 40 years, people have developed a lot of affection. I remember, day before yesterday, we inaugurated a new hospital in Hyderabad. The chief minister said, "That's ready, you brought, Apollo brought, not me, Apollo brought these developed care for people, others are copying." It's good. This is what we want. We want India. When I came back to India, there was absolutely nothing. I had my cardiology equipment, but there was no surgeon it was needed. There was no cataract in the country. But all of that has changed. And so our first hospital, September 18, will always be remembered by the nation. Because the Niti Aayog and the Prime Minister constantly kept saying, the Apollo healthcare in India, before Apollo and after Apollo. So, hearty congrats to all of you. All of you. Because patient care does not depend just on the doctor. Doctor must have good support, good valuation, good technology. This is why we never spare anything else. For example, you all know, we brought the first proton to the country. There was no proton in England, there was no proton in Singapore, Australia, or anywhere. We brought the first proton. But what are we doing? Second proton is going to Hyderabad. But that proton is an advancement of the Madras law for proton protease. So this is why we continuously adapted the technology. So we have the best lab, best system, and more importantly, all of you have made a significant impact. The moment I came to see each of us, we completely lit up, shows that you are so happy in what you are doing. Yes? Give a clap for yourself. This is what it needs. You can have a machine, but you need people to do that, you use that to the best possible way and do it with a compassion. Because healthcare is something that's needed. There are 4 C's in Apollo. First, clinical excellence. Our doctors have done the best in everything possible. Dr. Namoda and the heart, they have done the largest number of heart surgeries, over 300,000 heart surgeries. Interventions they have done almost close to a lakh of interventions. This is why I think we feel proud that they use the technology continuously. We bought the first AG in the country in 2000 kg. But now we brought everything that is happening in Apollo. I recollect when I went to there, most of the samples used to go to Atlanta. So there were no regional lab, it was not all that. But I saw the transformation before I left. There are many labs in almost every state and every major situation. So I think that's what we've done. We've done the lab, we've done extremely well. Now with this technology we're going to give the country and the world, because as you know, our aim is not just to create a facility for our people. Certainly our people, from all sectors of people who have been working on it and given perhaps one of the largest numbers of patients treated, one of the largest number of patients whom we touch with technology. We have 24/7, which is going to make a full use of your lab. They are going to test you, and you will send your diagnostic person and test the sample.
Thank you for all of you being here for the first anniversary celebration of the Central Reference Laboratory, one of a landmark laboratory not only in India but across Asia. This is completely state-of-the-art DigiStart lab across entire disciplines in pathology, having some of the most advanced equipments, the best technology and the best doctors that you can ever have. In last 1 year, we have processed more than 8.6 million tests. We have a very wide rate test menu of more than 1,000 plus specialized tests, and we have also done auto validation for more than 70% of our routine workload. And our workload, I am very happy to tell you, has grown by 40% in 1 year, and it continues to grow. And we have used technology and clinical excellence to the best effect, and that is what CRL is. CRL is a true embodiment of highest quality of clinical excellence, the highest quality of scientific testing and reporting, combined with the technological prowess that Apollo brings to the table. This is unparalleled, unmatched, one of its kind, not only in India but made in India for the world. Tamil என்ன சொல்லலாம்னா இது ஒரு லேண்ட்மார்க் லேப். இது மாதிரி லேப் ஃபுல்லி ரோபோட்டிக் ஆட்டோமேஷன், ஃபுல் சாம்பிள் வந்து we can process. We are not only processing today for Apollo Chennai, for not only Apollo hospital all over India specialty samples, but for entire market. So what we have built is a future fit high-end DigiSmart lab. The lab the systems, processes, என்ன நாங்கள் rarest of the rare, எல்லாத்தோட complex cases, especially in histopathology, molecular, genetics, the cancer markersலாம் இருக்குது, biopsy samples வரும், எல்லாத்தோட difficult testing இங்கே ஆகும். And basis the testing done here, the doctors in Apollo take a decision to treat the patients, whether it's for surgery, whether it's to do a procedure, or whether it is an advanced surgical intervention required. So basic நம்ம டெஸ்ட் நாங்க பண்றோமோ அதை வச்சு தான் doctors are validating. There is no other better recognition required than doctors coming and saying they believe our reports. In the reports பார்த்து our next என்ன decision அதெல்லாம் எடுத்துக்கிறாங்க. So we are very happy. இது எங்களுக்கு சேர்மன் ஒரு 2 வருஷம் முன்னாடி ஒரு brief கொடுத்தார். நம்ம வந்து மேயோ கிளினிக் யூஎஸ்ல இருக்கு, how can we make a lab like that? And we said we will attempt to make not only India's largest but one of the best in Asia. And our teams went across the world to find out, and we got what we built here is the most advanced, latest equipments, wide range of test menu. As I said, along with automation has come in here. I also want to say that in Apollo Central Laboratory, some of the best doctors work with us. It is not only machines who do the job. Dr. Mamta Soni heads the CRL. She is supported by HODs in various disciplines. We have department HODs, we have section HODs, we have technicians. This lab is open 24/7. So the lab or the benefit is not only for hospital, as I said, There are a lot of patients in nursing homes somewhere in Chennai or outside or in some other market. When they want testing in the night, they come to us. So this is 24/7, open 365 days a year with only one mission is to solve patient care. So Nangla romba happy that and we just hope that more and more patients in Chennai, Tamil Nadu and across India they come forward and work with come to Apollo Diagnostics or to Apollo hospitals to get themselves tested. ஏன்னா அது ஃபுல் டெஸ்டிங் இந்த லேபில் தான் இப்போ சங்க் ஆஃப் த டெஸ்டிங் ஸ்பெஷாலிட்டி இங்கே தான் ஆறுது. ஃப்யூச்சரில் நாங்களாம் மாலிகுலர் பயாலஜி அதில் ஜெனட்டிக்ஸில் நிறையா விஷயம் வருது, எஸ்பெஷலி ஆன் NGS சொல்கிறேன், நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென்ரேஷன் சீக்வன்சிங் டெஸ்ட் விச் இஸ் கம்மிங் ஆன் ஜெனட்டிக் மார்க்கர்ஸ், DNA டெஸ்டிங், எக்ஸோம் சீக்வென்சிங், அதில் நாங்கள் நிறைய இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் பண்ண போகிறோம். அண்ட் வி ஆர் வெரி ஹாப்பி. as I already told you, இந்த லேப்க்கு ஆல்ரெடி NABL கிடச்சிது. அதில் ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 696 டெஸ்ட் அக்ரிடிட் இருக்குது அக்ராஸ் இந்தியா. இது ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஹையஸ்ட் அக்ரிடிஷன் NABL. and we already applied for College of American Pathology. Other we are expecting the audit to happen in the second half of this year. Hopefully before the end of March 27 we should also be CAP accredited. So we are going to build on from here. This is a showpiece, as I said. We have got நிறைய பேர் abroadல வந்து பார்த்துட்டு போயிருக்கா. We are having tie-ups with international hospitals in outside countries. Everybody is coming and seeing. They look at what we are doing, and as I said, the quality of our doctors is unmatched. It is not only the machines, it is the doctors' expertise. Apollo 40 years of legacy, the best doctors system are Kalo. அவள் எல்லாரும் இங்கே வேலை பண்ணுறான். ஸோ இது வந்து ஒரு டெக்னாலஜிக்கல் அண்ட் சயின்டிஃபிக் எக்ஸலன்ஸ் பாயிண்ட்டு. அண்ட் எவ்ரிபடி, ஆல் பேஷண்ட்ஸ் கேன் ரியலி கம் ஃபார்வர்ட் and get themselves tested at Apollo, either at hospitals or at any Apollo Diagnostics or at Apollo clinics, so that they can take care of their health.